It was a perfectly ordinary afternoon in the neighborhood park. The sun was shining, the grass was green, and best friends Kenji and Haru were busy playing near the playground. Kenji, in his bright orange hoodie, and little Haru, wearing his favorite green dinosaur jumpsuit, always found the best adventures together. "Look, Kenji, look over here." But today, their ordinary afternoon vanished in a flash. Right there in the middle of the park grass, a brilliant vortex of swirling blue and gold light suddenly burst open. The ground hummed with magic, and the boys gasped in pure shock as a portal appeared out of nowhere. "Whoa, Haru, step back, what is that?" Before they could even run, a powerful whoosh of wind swept through the trees. The magical portal pulled them forward with a gentle but unstoppable tug. Clinging to each other, Kenji and Haru were lifted right off their feet and tumbled headfirst into the spinning vortex of light. When the spinning stopped, the boys tumbled out onto the softest grass they had ever felt, and it was bright purple. Looking up, they realized they weren't in the park anymore. The sky above was a beautiful blend of pink and purple, and the trees surrounding them were made of sparkling, glowing crystals. Everything was quiet, still, and completely magical. "Kenji, I don't think we're in the playground anymore." As they explored the crystal forest, they heard a tiny, soft whimpering sound. Peeking around a glowing bush, they found a little green baby dragon. He had soft emerald scales, a pale yellow belly, and tiny wings. But the poor little dragon looked terribly sad. His wide, kind eyes were welled with giant teardrops, and he was trembling with fear. "Hey there, little guy. It's okay. Don't be scared." The boys learned the little dragon's name was Ember, and he needed their help. They walked together until they reached a breathtaking valley under an indigo twilight sky. Thousands of unlit, decorative paper lanterns hung from wooden posts across the golden hills. In the center stood the colossal, dark base of the great sky lantern. Other colorful toy-like dragons stood in the distance, waiting silently. It was the night of the Dragon Festival, but something was wrong. The festival could not begin because Ember was too afraid to light the great lantern. Sensing his deep anxiety, Kenji and Haru walked closely by his side along the soft golden grass path. They gently held Ember's tiny, trembling paws, guiding him toward the massive structure. "We're right here with you, Ember. You can do this." Finally, they reached the destination. The boys gently let go of Ember's paws and stepped back into the warm light of the lanterns, offering looks of deep encouragement. Ember stood completely alone before the immense, dark wick of the great sky lantern. It towered over him, making him look incredibly small. A large teardrop rolled down his cheek as he trembled, petrified of failing. Ember closed his eyes tightly. He stopped trying to force the fire. Instead, he thought about the warmth, kindness, and friendship Kenji and Haru had shown him. As he focused on pure happiness, a soft, golden light began to pulsate from within his emerald scales. With a gentle puff from his snout, a brilliant, magical blue flame ignited the tip of the giant wick. It worked. The powerful internal heat from Ember's blue fire instantly filled the massive great sky lantern. It began to glow a vibrant blue and gold, rising dynamically several feet off the ground. On the grass below, Kenji and Haru jumped up and down, pointing and cheering in absolute joy. Ember hovered happily in the air, a huge smile finally replacing his tears. Then, the true magic happened. Radiant, pulsating tendrils of blue and gold energy reached down from the soaring great lantern like roots. The magic touched the thousands of smaller lanterns across the hills, causing them all to ignite with tiny blue flames simultaneously. The entire valley became a breathtaking sea of golden and blue light, rising gracefully into the night sky. To celebrate, a grand farewell picnic was held on the Golden Hills. Kenji and Haru's parents were suddenly there too, smiling proudly at the brave little dragon. Ember sat happily in the center on a cozy blanket, eating a piece of magical glowing fruit while 3 miniature, hovering lanterns floated gently around him. The adventure was a success, and Ember was finally happy. With a blink of an eye, the magic faded, and Kenji and Haru found themselves right back on the normal green grass of their neighborhood park. The portal was gone, and the sun was shining brightly in the clear daytime sky. But it wasn't a dream. In Kenji's hands was a perfect, small toy figurine of Ember. As Haru pointed to the sky, they saw a faint, glowing trail of blue light vanishing into the clouds, knowing their magical friend would always be with them.